Good evening, gentlemen, ladies. Huzzah, as Bill just went it. Huzzah. So, hope everybody is good this Tuesday evening, morning, Dom, the evening before State of Origin, the second State of Origin. I mean, I know everybody's possibly excited about that. Possibly not, but hey, what can you do? We'll just put this out of the way. I don't need that now. I can go full screen. Yeah. So we've got Dom in there. We've got Tin Man. Well, we've got about 7 there, guys. That'd be great if you could hit that like. That'd be appreciated again, as I said. 8 people. Wow, we're getting the numbers up. Bloody Brent. Okay. So, great day had by all. Mucked around with my dad and my son. That was a good day out this morning. Jim, whatever you want to identify as, Jim. I mean, that's fine. Anybody? I'm sure people would like to help identify Jim, and we'd like to know, Jim, how you went in your marathon push buggy thing. Let us all know, please, mate. That'd be great. Obviously, you weren't hit by a car, because, well, he wouldn't be talking to us right now. But so, as most of you know, I'm pretty sure admin or mods. Okay, right. Okay, yep, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Right. So most of you would have seen that I've finished off the top part of the one of the top parts of the main superstructure island slash island on Sunday night on AussieModelers.com live on Sunday night, 7 p.m. every Sunday night. Right. Not much else to really report in life. It's only been since Sunday. We've got 8 people in there. It's been great. We got up to 9. Maybe we lost somebody. It doesn't matter. Guys, again, really appreciate you all being here. 10 people now. Wow, thank you. Moving on to the USS North Carolina 1350 by Trumpeter. There is other news. The guy who commissioned me to build this is currently looking to get a smack in the head because, no, just jokes, but I know I'll leave it to the jury here. Currently sends me a text message today going, "Hi, I'm currently in Japan and at the Tamiya factory. And things are so cheap." I'm like, yeah, I thought, well, you could have let me know ahead of time that you're heading to Japan and you're going to the Tamiya factory and a few other modeling places over there. And yeah. So we're going to listen to Jimmy here. Hang on, we'll bring it up here. It was a tough start, lots of rain, delayed the start by 90 minutes. Got your 47 miles in, great weather after the rain cleared out. It's normally is good weather after rain's gone, Jim. It's because then it's dry. Anybody, again, help Jim out. If the rain has stopped, the weather's finding up. We love our Jim. We do. SJ's in the house. Very good to see. And how long did it actually take you to complete 47 miles on a deadly treadly? We'd like to know that too. And, what was it like riding those last 45 miles on the back of a truck? Right, we're going to hopefully whip down to this. And right, here is Nice weather, SJ. Awesome. Is that on the 50, 60, 70 kits you're building at once there? Unlike Paul, who can build 50, 60, 70, 80 kits a minute, yeah, most of us take time. Right, so what I've got laid out here for all the world to see is the Bopers. Rightio. I've still got there's a few little bits on here. Actually, where's my little pointy sandy sticky thing? Audio. So here, just a little bit of burring there on these discs, the 2 points on either side. All the 40 mils have been done themselves. Trim, sanded up. I did notice under the magnifier. I mean, nobody's really going to see them, but I know they're there. So yeah, there's some trimming to do on these edges where the points of contact were, and just a couple here. Now, how these all go together? We're going to do a couple tonight. Then I'll be putting that aside because once you've built one or two, they will not be mounted in as in glued in permanently because these all this metal has to be etched, primed, and the Bopers, well, actually two-tone. So you've got like a navy grey on these with a black in them. So right, it took over 4 hours. Well done. 2 rest stops. Well done, mate. Mate. Yeah, as Jeffro said, better than you than me. Like, yeah. SJ's down to 38 models. Fantastic. Well, very well done. Very, very well done. Mate, we're looking forward to seeing some more pictures of those. So, yeah, so here we go. And I will be doing my utmost to show you how. I want to give you some detail on where we are. Right, let me get this hand in here. There we go. Such a pain in the butt. Right, in there. Let's see if it'll contrast it. Oh, you little bugger. Right, so in here we have seats either side. These are the back rails for the gun mounts. And yeah, there's another little seat just in there. You can see that. Now these two are one and two of those. This bottom part here is one of those. And the disc, well, hey, no prizes for that. Can't send pics. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. It's so kind and considerate. And this is the front here. There we go. All bent in its little shapes, odd shapes. Yes. So for this job, I use 2 sets of tweezers, my photo etch bender, and a bit of space. Now, as I said, I'll move these just out of the way so they don't go flying. Bring them up here. And yeah, we'll go that. So we shall start by yeah, hopefully that mic's picking up your voice. Don't know, can't tell. Right. I don't think I can get that camera any closer, guys. I wish I could, but well. Tool time with Bupper. Yes. What is a man supposed to do? Right. Now I can either use that razor blade, but I've been using, scalpel blade, whatever. And just a gentle up. And not too much, because if you keep going up, these side ones need to come up just a bit. Otherwise, you will bend them out of shape. So that's just a hint I'd give. Just when you're doing your photo etch, just look at all your angles. Take your time. And also pay attention to what you do not need to bend. So pointing case, just there is one of the seats. Now, if I'd gone across there, I would have distorted, because that crease would have gone and could have damaged that piece there straight away. No recovery. Yeah, it's all over, done. And they do not give you any extra pieces to play with here. So just take your time. Yeah, I find you just get them started. This gives you the opportunity to just do it by hand. Just bring it up gently, pair of tweezers. And not only because this is a commission and all that sort of stuff, but on your own model. Hey, Dave, good to see you, mate. Again and again and again, I will say there are no prizes for finishing first. The quicker you finish a model does not mean you'll win an award, or you got more chances of screwing it up. All right. And as for the people that I can see that, yeah. So take your time. So I'm able to start those bends there. I can now drag that out of there. I can bring this back into this smaller. I could take it all the way down to there, but I'll just center it on this. Give me a bit of space. So I hope, literally, a few people out here. Right, so there we are with that. Now I go to my little magic mirror. You guys will see it here, but you'll just see that I'm looking through a magnifier. Right, so now we're moving on to uh, little seats here. And we'll keep dropping that. That's okay. All right, I usually just bring these up nice and level. Right, with the tips of your tweezers. Using two tweezers. Yeah, like so. Yeah, so this 1350 stuff, so much joy. So much joy. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I'm doing my very best. This one. Well, so this is your pedals. You can't actually run something. Oh, you little bugger. How do I say it? That's right. So holding it down just on that there, and then lifting. So using the point there on the point inside there, and then just a little flick up. Yeah, one that lost a lot there, Jimmy. One that lost a lot, mate. So yeah, just keeping pressure on that. There we go. You should see me do sutures. And well, as we all know, this is some of the main reason that some models just take that little bit longer. Right, okay. So we got the 10 in there still. That's great. So we'll bring that up. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Come on. Focus, you little shit. So there you can see the feet, pedals, the seats. That's them bent side on. Get in there. There we go. Right. Right. So that's that bit there. Audio. Now we move on to these. Now, are these that difficult? No. Well, yes and no. Thanks for that, Jimmy. Really appreciate that, mate. Yes and no. Um, there's a bend there, and there's this. Hang on. I'll try and bring it up. I'll see if it will get in shot. So there's a bend there right at the tip, and that's only about a mil. Then you come back. Then there's the main bend there as well. Right. And then you've got your two side. Well, we'll just keep moving on now. We'll be using this to bend. Why? Because I don't want a twist in it. I don't want oops. Because as all of you fantastic modelers know, that most PE, they don't give you extras. They don't go, oh, sorry, you made a mistake here. No. Right. Again, I don't take it all the way up. I want to be able to have that play. In the photo edge. Yeah, because if you do, as you might have known, overbend, you can pay the price. And then you're like, oh shit, oh shit. Oh. So I'll just take my time. Hey, I feel good to see you, mate. All right. I can move that out of there. So again, now I can move on to my using my tweezers, getting everything the way I'm happy with. Now, these are the thinner tweezers. My thicker tweezers are... Where are you? There. Right. So I'll bring that up there. can now go from here, under here. Bring this up with a bit of play, bit of confidence, knowing that I'm not going to split it in half. Yeah, sorry, I thought my mistake, my rude, mate. How are you feeling? You weren't that great on Sunday night, so. There we go. Fly away just there. Right, running this along here. Right, so now we're at that stage. Hang on, come on, turn, focus your little shit of thing. Right, we're at that stage. Now, there's no bending points in this. So what I like to do, there's a run just there, a line of brass right the way through there. I will then grab the, well, where are we? The tweezers here. Line that up just there and start bending up. So start bending that up. Because it has to be curled to be able to be straight up. Now on checking, so you've got to make sure that this bit is straight, everything's running where it was intended. Double checking, sitting it back in. Bring this back into shot. Right, I'm just going to peek through the old magnifier. Right, so these tiny bits here at the back still need to come up. That's out of there. Very good. Thank you for assisting me there. Right. Right, somebody's trying to call my Facebook. I don't know who, but I just don't know. I'm just trying to bring it up slowly. Again, straightening it out, making sure it is in line. That's pretty close. Right, and to get the curl, you just a twist on the twist and slide with the tweezers. And voila. All right, now let's see if we can put this back into its position here. Right, and they sit there. It'll sit there perfectly. Right, this piece here, very easy bend. There's only 4 bends in it. We'll grab one anyway. I'll move this piece here. Right. So for reference, I try to keep the pre-bended. Like I've got one. Yeah, just as a guide, say, okay, I can look down there. Ah, Joe's in here. Very good. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Oh, one question. Has the World Cup really gone up in the States, or is everybody really not? Oh yeah, it's like, oh, they're in town. Has it really kicked off? Um eh, so we got 13 people here. Welcome. If I haven't already seen you, get to see Joe there. So Right. Great for praying. Right, okay. Sounds like a plan. Right, where are we? Exhibit A and Exhibit B. Right. Again, there's another one. Well, it should be. Oh, it wasn't much fun for Turkey, we believe, on Sunday, our time. So, yeah. Um, but then, we'll get this little bit sorted. So next week, guys, I'll be possibly I'm thinking I'll be starting on a bit of painting. It depends on how much photo etch I get through. Um, and maybe I pre-paint. I don't know. You guys tell me what your thoughts on that are. That'd be great. Have we got a song? Have we? I didn't know we had a song. Did not know we had a song. Oh, Come Land Down Under. That's just the greatest song ever. That's serious. Oh, a lot of soccer's played down in Victoria, and they're just not right in the head down there. They do play it in Sydney, but amen, amen. I thought I was a winger, mate. I let my legs get me out of the way of those very big people in the middle of the ground. Run fast. That was it. Run fast. I learned what happens when you go into the middle part of the field, and there's these very, very big men here in there that would like to. Yeah, they weren't really. They were trying to do bad things to your body, and it wasn't a pleasurable bad things. It was, yeah. Oh, you little bugger, wouldn't you? So basically, these are the parts that I've already pre-cleaned up, guys. So when there's no bearing on these, so I can, I can fold these. What do they say? I just happened to prepare something earlier. Yeah, these are those. So we've got some. Did something go up out there, Doug? Oh, sorry, just talking to my wife, guys and girls. The TV went silent. I thought something had happened. I was a bit concerned. All right, keeping an eye. And that twist. And that bend. Catching the top. Lifting, push. Twist. And there you go. One more pull up. Oh, there we go. Oh, where are you? Oh, does not want to play the game. Maybe too much light. Let's try that. There we go. Ready to rock and roll. Again, these two pieces, I'd prepared them earlier. Like everything had been bent in a shape and, not bent in a shape, but deburred, so I could do this. Right, this will fit nicely in there. It should be the same height. I can see that at the back. Now, yes, I did, Paul. Yes, I did. It was bloody amazing. I used the vacuum cleaner and up it came out of the carpet and happy days. It was really, really, it was right there. Yep, happy days. So, right, I won't be gluing this in yet. I just want to do a couple of little tweaks on that, and I'll do that like they're not massive tweaks, but it's very hard to pick these pieces up without having everything go astray. I'll show you what we're up to here. All right. So there you go. Okay, so put that to the size of a wedding ring. And what can we do a scale size to? Tweezers. There you go. So they're very, very small. Enjoyable. Yep, I don't mind building them. And yeah. So that's that with that. So what I will do, I'll just push that back to there for the moment. I did have a plan to. Just want to see how we go with this. We might be able to whip a couple of these together. All right, bring out the shiny black. And where was I? Now I'll be leaving the cranes and that for a special night. Well, basically when I get to them, but the launch for the Kingfisher and all that. So I will be doing that on that'll be one episode pretty much to do that. All right. Right. We might have a crack at those. Right, so let me just give me 5 seconds here, and it's only 2 lifeboats. Yeah. And I'm replacing something here, so I need H16. I believe these are my H screws here. Wow. Yeah. Look at that. We're up to 16, which should be up this end of the town somewhere. 14, there we go. Right there. Hello, crafting budgie. All right, thank you for joining us. We got 18 in here. Wow, people, crazy. Right. Do I need anything else? We got a H16. No, we got that there. And we should have one just sitting down here. Again, if you aren't a model, if you're new to the channel, you're not a model, or you're just here to learn something, welcome. Right. So, according to the book of instructions here, I would ask, and you're all going to go, oh, weird. Mr. Tamir-san, a photo of like Tamir-san, they do sell them there. Yeah, you think how much one man has contributed to modeling. And oh, by the way, that's the one he sent me in a message. He was thinking about getting it while he was going to get me to build, but I did mention to him that no. No. Right, on this, while I'm working on this, right, these lifeboats. Right, That's the size of a thumbnail. Right, this the stern has to be removed, that bit there, so we'll go with that. And then it has to be sanded, shaped, and yeah. Oh well, SJ's got somebody there to converse with as well. Right. So I will move on to just quickly trimming these up, give them a bit of a sand, and we'll get the photo etch pieces out, remove that. And yeah, so I'll be using Eky Sticky 400 sanding stick here. Yes, I do have my display U-Butte Magic sander, but to really move some plastic. Oh, it's good. We've got not 20 people in there. Guys, if you could do us a favor, would really appreciate a like. And you know, share, whatever. Every Tuesday night, you guys are here. Thank you so very much for turning up. So yeah, just a couple of little lifeboats here. You know, I'm no Nigel's modelling bench or anything like that. Brilliant modeler, Nigel. Absolutely fantastic. Great human being. Yeah, I'm not as good as Mice. He's a lovely human being. Beautiful soul. But I'm just me, and that's all there is to it. So, yeah. Right, just keep going on this. Nice and soft plastic on these, by the way, just to let you know if you're interested. Ah. Oh, God. So, yeah, if you are new to the channel and if I say something offensive to you, then you're probably on the wrong channel. This probably isn't where you need to be. There's a lot of awesome people in the chat. There are no filters on this channel, nor on Aussie Modelers Live on Sunday nights. People have got to be who they're going to be, okay? We've got 3 budgies. We have 3 budgies. Got 1 male, 2 females, and I want them to have baby, you know, to breed. But they ain't getting busy. They've got a nesting box. They've got everything they need in there. Bit of romantic music. Nothing. Yep. Then they've got all the nesting material. But still no baby budgies. Yep. Sucks. Yep. And we've got a ringneck parrot. 2 dogs. Yeah, no, we want them to breed, and I'd really like to really hand raise one after that. So, but we'll see how we go. You know, see how the mood takes them. Put a bit of Barry Manilow on it. No, they're outside. Just because I've got a webcam set up out there. That's nothing strange. I'm just invested in their future. Yeah, but zebra pinchers don't talk to you, Jeffro. Yeah, they just don't talk to you. There's no communication. The Budgie's got that personality. It's like, oh. "21 people. Thank you so very much for joining me. Again, 21 likes would be unbelievable. I think 22 is the most that anybody's ever rocked up, but yeah, all good. Right, well, they're ready for, let me just check with the microscope. We've got mine's named after my football team. Parramatta Eels. Okay, right, they're ready to rock and roll. Right, we can just sit over there. And we are after spruce set. With 22, 8, 91, and 96. So that'll be the hundreds. Right, okay, here we go. Those. You got 22, 22A. So 22A aft, forward. Let's get them out of there. Right, now I have taken off extra. I haven't cut it so clean so that I can get that in the tweezers and shape the point back. Give me a bit of room to move. There you go. All right, 22A. You can go up the corner there as you are aft. These are your forward decking. Very good. Right, let's get these. So we go forward, and we've got aft. Okay. Right, we are chasing 8 and 91 and 96. And they are not on that sprue. That's in the 200s. Right, a couple of 91s just down here. Right down there, the corner is 96. Okay. Making sure that's out of harm's way there. Oh, hang on, mate. Just give me a chance there, Bill. Just give me a chance. Got my eyes full at the moment, mate. Right, 8. Right there. Right, we've got all those pieces there. Right, I can go sitting up there. We'll just go and try and address Builder's problem as we speak. Let's get these up to where. Right. Right, where's your message there, Build? Is it on Facebook? Sorry, not Facebook. Is it on? Where is it, Build? I'm looking at comments. Is it on YouTube? Because I'm not doing it via YouTube, mate. So when did this just happen? When did the B-52? Okay, very sad. Very, very sad. I'll have to have a look at that. Hang on, mate. Let me have a quick peek. Just give me a chance here, Bilge. See what happens here. It's not coming up. If we get let me have a look. Right. Right, sorry, mate. I'm looking on here. No idea. I've added Jimmy as a moderator. But yeah, sorry guys, I can't really right, let me have a look. Well, he's now a moderator. Look, I'd have to go through. This is why I think this is why Jimmy's a moderator and everything else. Very hard to operate everything. At one bit there. So, right, moving back to the modelling here, I have got all the bits and pieces here. I will now move into these tiny. Yeah, well, as you can see, they're very tiny. Now, it sounds crazy, but I am going to deburr them. It's only a tiny one, but it's it's the attention to detail. Yes, it is. Very good. We looking forward to that build. But that tiny little dot of a photo which has been deburred. Right, now these pieces here definitely need where are you? Deburring in some way, shape, or form, especially down the bottom here. And there's just a tiny bit on these rudders. Right. So, Jim, you are now moderator on this channel, mate, on the Aussie Scar Modeler channel. How do you feel about that? Right, nice and smooth. It's just, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I do. Right, so just on the top there. Now I make sure that I brace it very, very tightly. You do, and anything like this for this tiny bit of work here that you're going to take these nibs off, prepare. Okay, what's your plan of attack? Yeah. Again, I use these 400 sandpaper because I find with the sponge and everything, there's a bit of give, but it also is enough not to grab and bend your PE. Like it gives you a shot at being removing what you need to remove. Now, before that, I just used to make up sticks and everything else to do it. Now, with Biggie Sticky, don't need to do it. Already there. Now, they do last a fair bit. So I like to go across grain. Yeah, I'm just Athel. Yeah, he's on a it's pro bono. Yeah. The chances of him ever getting anything besides just thank yous is pretty. Although yeah, there is a big box coming his way. Remember, so yeah. Oh, and there's some for Joe in there as well. So yeah, I think they're ahead of the game. And Tin Man, I think as well. I believe he was chasing some icky sticky. So a bit of CA. Oh geez, out of shot again. Athel, if I was Jason, I'd ask Jason for a pay rise. But that shit ain't happening. And Jim has to all Jimmy's fans out there, he has cancelled his OnlyFans page. Very sad days for quite a few people in the audience. I think, like with Jimmy there doing what he's doing, which is freaking awesome. The best part about it is he's become more Australian. He's begun to have a bit of a laugh and understand that, yeah. Except when it comes to sport. Yep. That'll be Shannon in the background, guys. That's our boy. He's upset with something, or not even upset with something. Just what happened, bud? So our son was asked to eat dinner, and he's not happy about it. He just that was the yelling you can hear. All right, Shan. Just not a happy camper, are you, mate? How dare you be fed? Now you might not be able to see this stuff, guys. Like really, um, or not clearly, super clearly, because it's just that. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, mate. Yeah. Oh, oh. You're a joy, aren't you, buddy? Oh, on a positive note, the having Dad here has been great. He popped in a few times this week. Oh, so far this week. So, but we did have a photograph with all um 4 generations. So yeah, yeah, very. That was pretty darn cool. Very fortunate to be able to have that photo taken. So, okay, you just roll down there. Anybody there? We are. Thank you. Right, they're all ready to go. Except I think. Right, I've got to find 1 millimeter of plastic stock. Right, and 0.5 millimeter, 3 millimeters in length of plastic stock. Do I have? I'm sure I've got plastic tubing stock around here somewhere. Yes, Bill. Yeah. We got that all sorted, mate. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Right, we'll just get this sorted. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. So that's the aft. We'll go with the fore. Forward. Forward, I tell you. Forward. Hit him in the forward. Right. Where's my icky sticky? Right, I'll use now. I could use my little display thing there. All right, now easier. The sanded bit, that's aft. That's forward. So we'll just go. Mm-hmm. What? Want to wax a pen? Let's go. Let's go aft. Oh, we still got 16 people. That's crazy. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's. run a bead down. Mm. Mm. And we'll just give this a little touch up. I was going to give it a little touch up. Be right back. Uh, oh, he's a happy camper tonight. All right, Bilge, mate. Thank you for joining in the festivities. Really appreciate it. Oh, there we go, folks. Oh yeah, that's that bit there. Right. I do have to find that 0.5 mil, and I did have a piece lying around here somewhere. Maybe. I'll check on that in a sec. We'll get this bit done, and yeah. Move into the picture. Oh, very good, Jim. Is that the other one you were expecting? Oh, guys, well, I'll just finish these last bits up and, yeah. And just adding light pressure, guys, to, if you see little bits, the way it just keeps them quite happy. It doesn't put them out of shape, puts them there right posy. Right, that's where it needs to be. Just bring it under the. Right, run some CO down there. Right, let that sit for a sec. There we go. That's just two. Hang on. There we go. Two ready to go. These little bits here, I've got to get one. I'll move that out of the way. You see that tiny piece there? Yep. So I've got to curve that. It'll need going. I will use. That's that one. Let me just check that one. Mm. That's already curved to go on. Oh, this will slide just in here. Thank you very much, Jimmy. It is, mate. It is. And there you go. So that is ready to rock and roll. Right, I'll just do that last one there, make sure I twisted this. And we got 12 still there. Thank you, everybody. I hope you've gone and liked and subscribed or whatever, or just whatever you want to do. I'd really appreciate it, but yeah, it's just the way life is. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. I'm not going to lose any. Right, let's put this last piece on here. Get my little see what I'm doing. All right, there's the next one there, guys. Oh, it's just going to focus. It'd be so bloody helpful. There you go. There you go. Those two little boats there, ready to rock and roll. Again, I've got these two tiny pieces here. Not even the size of a match head. I have to get my micrometer out. It's around here somewhere to see if this is 0.5 mil. And I have to make that 3 mil long to go in there. Right at the back there. Yeah, so. Right, I'll just put the lid back on this stuff. So yeah, guys. Well, only 2 hours tonight. That's pretty boring for everybody, I'm pretty sure. But thank you very, very much for hanging in there with me with a yeah, Dorcosaurus is in there. More and more people come back in. So we went, I don't know if Jim noticed numbers or whatever, but we're up to 23 or something, 24. Really appreciate it. So next, for those that don't know, Jimmy's now the moderator on the channel as well. He really helps out. He can keep an eye on when I'm, especially when I'm full screen and the chat's in the window there. I can't keep an eye on it. Thank you, Joe. Really appreciate you turning up, mate. Really do. We got a bit done. Not a great deal, but as you all know that have done work with the Devil's Medal and gone to this level of detail, it takes time. You cannot pull it a gate. Every piece has to be on the money. And yeah, somebody's paying you to do this. So you probably want to get it right. I think the other day I spent 2 or 3 hours minimum watching a few live streams on, thanks, Jeffro, the Bopers colour schemes, at what point and when was it changed? And when it was changed, does it match the razzle-dazzle scheme on this? Does the one currently, in the museum there, is it accurate, or is it being dollied up a bit here and there, touched up on decks? Thank you very much, Dunk. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you, and I hope SJ is going to be in there and sharing her photos if she can hang around. Some of us get tired on Sunday, but what can you do? So I'll see how we go, or how I go, but just to let you know, on this little bit of superstructure here, once I get these 40 mils done, I'll dolly them up in a position, and because there's a bit of fencing to go around there, railing work, and I'd like to show you how I do that. What method I use to do that. There's quite a bit up there. It is minute. As you can see, that's not a great surface area, but there's lots of railings to go on there. And I'd like to show you how I do that with my magic with fire, and a few other things. So, look, folks, I would like to say thank you very much for turning up. Again, if you like it, please hit the like. If you don't worry about it. Really appreciate you all being here. Well, hopefully, mate, Chunk, you'll be back on the show, mate. We really do miss you. Hopefully you don't get any more of them bad migraines too. But next Tuesday, live here as per usual, building the USS North Carolina. Sunday night, 7 p.m, live stream every Sunday night with the best bunch of people that you could ever want to hang around with. The greatest people in chat. You're all welcome, and there's no filters. Be who you are. Be the person. You got something to say it. SJ goes off, has a bit of fun. All good. We all aren't jellyfish. Most of us have a spine. So, anyway, guys and girls, on that note, thank you very, very much for tuning in. And as I always say, it's all good. And catch you later.